New at 10 tonight, the loss of a parent can be one of the hardest moments in a person's life. So imagine visiting their grave regularly to one day find someone else in their place.
So that's what happened to a Tucson woman who tells N4T Tucson investigators she has received few answers from the cemetery about this. Our chief investigative reporter, Chris Nylander, looking for answers in tonight's N4T Tucson investigation.
This was supposed to be the final resting place for Tony Jenkins' mother. For many years, she rested in peace here until a recent visit to her grave left Tony traumatized.
See all the fresh dirt?
For more than 15 years, this has been a special place for Tony Jenkins to remember her late mother, Isadora Gutierrez, who had dementia and passed away in 2006.
Good memories. As they get older and they have dementia, they get worse, so a lot of people can relate to that.
But a few weeks ago, while visiting her mother's grave here at Holy Hope Cemetery on Tucson's west side, she noticed something was different. It wasn't her mother's grave at all, replaced by this headstone with another woman's name, Isidra Gutierrez.
And all they said is that, oh, it's probably a mistake, I said, well, how can it be a mistake? You don't know what we're going through. And is my mom in there or not?
The cemetery replaced the headstone, gave her a free vase, but answered few of her questions. She isn't sure why this happened, and now questions if her mother is really buried here at all.
All this dirt is green, and my mother's is not.
The N4T Tucson investigators found this obituary for Isidra, who went by Ida. We spoke with her daughter, Lisa, who was shocked to hear what happened. She said they have been waiting since September for her mother's headstone and are upset with Holy Hope Cemetery, who never contacted them about this apparent mistake. The good news is she knows her mother was buried at a reserved plot near other relatives. The N4T Tucson investigators reached out to Holy Hope Cemetery, which is operated by the Diocese of Tucson. They sent us a statement saying, quote, "In the case of Ida Gutierrez, the paperwork in our system needed to be updated. Ida Gutierrez was also known as Isidra Gutierrez. Unfortunately, our records referred to Ida, and a memorial marker and vase were created in loving memory of Ida Gutierrez. Upon learning of the mistake, we immediately corrected the memorial. The Diocese of Tucson Catholic Cemetery sincerely apologizes to the Gutierrez family." That statement appears to not add up to what happened, because the new grave, as you can see, was with Ida's full name and replaced a different woman's headstone altogether, Tony's mother. They apologized to just one Gutierrez family, but these are two different families involved. For Tony, she just wants to make sure this never happens again.
I hope no one goes through this again.
And there's turmoil across the funeral industry for anyone who wants to file a complaint, because the State Board of Funeral Directors gets dissolved tomorrow, and so far lawmakers have not found an alternative. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 520-955-4444. Investigating for you, Chris Nylander, N4T Tucson.